Hi Phil, this is Ann Falco. Here's your free video that I promised you. I'm going to highlight three things that's the foundation of all good search engine optimization to existing websites. These are things that you can do today to improve your rankings within Google. So let's dive right into it. I'll try to keep it brief as well. I Google searched plumber Bethlehem, PA, and this is what we call the map section. As you see, you're not in the top three in the maps. There's three top spots. Your top competition here, we're going to say, is Agentis Plumbing. This is what we call the organic listings, and you want your business name up here in the maps and down below in what's called the organic listings. Home Advisor you've heard of probably. Agentis Plumbing has that top, well, second spot, but most people don't really click Home Advisor because they realize it's not a local business. So Agentis Plumbing's top here, they're second in the organics. So ideally you want your website on this first page because the first spot typically gets 33% of all clicks. That's the most clicks out of any other spot on the first page of Google. So your name isn't here on the first page, and I found that this search word, keyword, is the most searched keyword for plumbing. I was plumbing Bethlehem. You get like 70 or so searches a month. All right, so you're not here on the first page. Go into the second page. I didn't find you. I'm not going to bore you to death, but I found you on the sixth page. I thought. There you are. Top spot on the sixth page. As you can imagine, no one spends any time. There's no research data that proves anyone goes past the second page of Google search results. So being on the sixth page isn't doing you any good. You really, to get the most business, you have to get yourself on this first page. So here is your website. It's aesthetically pleasing. It looks nice. But the single most important factor to rank any website is the amount of content on your website, the amount of words. So my example I like to compare it to is a Wikipedia website. If you do a Google search for basket weaving, the first thing that pops up isn't companies typically. It's a Wikipedia site that explains all the details of basket weaving, the history, so forth. Google values websites that have the most information for their customers. So your home page here only has like 20 words or so forth. The golden rule is 1,000 words. In more competitive niches, sometimes 2,000 words on your homepage. You really have to get this thing cranked up with a lot of explanation, a lot of words, so on and so forth. You do, however, have several pages, which is good. However, I'm going to show you, this one's yours. When I type in this, it tells me the number of pages that you're ranking for. 8, roughly 8. It might be 6 or 7, but not enough because I'm going to compare you to your top competitor. Here's Agentis. They have 36 pages, give or take a few. So in order for you to beat them or compete with them, you have to beat this number, 36. We like to go over that number by quite a lot. So if they have 36 pages, you could do like 60. We could maybe double it. So that's just a little guideline for you. Something you can do today, start writing lots of explanations on ceramic tile, marble, granite, etc., and really start amping up the content on your website. Okay, my second part of SEO is a citation. A citation is citing your name, address, and phone number all over the web. The more places your name, address, and phone number is on various websites on the web, Google sees that your online presence is higher, and therefore they think you're more important, and they give your website more precedence, more important in the search listings. So up here, I have, and this is a by hand trick of doing this. And you take it with a grain of salt as well. Well, no, that's not you. This is you. So by putting your name in and phone number in this fashion, we show the number of places that your name, address, or your name and phone number are online. 2020 results. That's pretty good. But obviously there's some copies, BuzzFile, so forth. There's, a couple of each Manta. So you take it with a grain of salt. But just to highlight and show you, compared to your top competitor, Agentis, they're at 2870. And again, you were at 2020. So they are in more places. You would obviously want to at least level up with them and be on the same level, or you want to beat them. So citations, again, is the citing of your name, address, and phone number all over the internet. Okay, this actually helps improve your rankings in the maps section. I'm sure you're familiar. If someone clicks more places, they get all the local businesses. Let me show you your view a little better if I can. No, I can't. All right. All the local listings, the top 3, show up on the home page. If you click, you get more. You are here. You actually hold 3 spots, but you're down the line. We need to get you up at the top and beat your other competitors. So I think that's a good enough explanation on citations for you, and how important they are for getting you on the front page in front of customers. The third piece is what we call backlinks. These backlinks are essentially a link back to your website from another person's website. For example, if you were on Wikipedia, like I talked about earlier, if you had your URL, that's not you. If you had this piece on a Wikipedia website, the power of the Wikipedia website would be transferred from their site to your site. A little bit of their power would transfer to you. So ideally, the more places you have this, your URL, on other people's websites, the more likely your website is to receive some of that power. Not all websites are created equal, so more powerful sites like Wikipedia would be more beneficial for you to get your URL on their website than it would be for someone to have their URL, I guess, as an example, your website, because yours is on like the 6th page. So all websites have different power. Let me show you. Let's visually show you that's your competitor. Let me show you. Hold on one second. Okay, let me plug you into my tool here. This is your website, and I'm checking your number of backlinks. My tool is showing you have a total of 8 backlinks, okay? There's varying strengths of scores and all that stuff. Don't really worry about that. The total number of backlinks is 8. Let's now compare you to your top competitor, Agentis. Agentis has 270 backlinks. That also shows you how they are able to beat you organically in Google search engine listings, the number of backlinks they have. And again, I said they're not all created equal, but some have more power, some have less power. It's really ideal to get links from more powerful websites. So these are 3 things that is really the backbone of search engine optimization and getting your website ranked on to the first page of Google down here in these organic listings. Having your site down here in the organic listings naturally also helps your website to increase in importance up here in the maps, but the maps, the citations, having citations, your name, address, and phone number all over the web really helps place your website up here. So it's really those 3 things. Content, you can do that today. Have someone on your team start writing and explaining, listing your name, address, and phone number on various websites on the web, and then kind of trying to get your URL listed on other people's websites. So that's the backbone of search engine optimization. If this sounds like something you're interested in not doing yourself and just paying someone to do, for example, I don't like changing the oil in my car. Believe it or not, I do know how to do it, but I prefer to pay someone. So if this sounds like something that you are interested in and the timing is right for you to move forward and get more real estate on the first page and then therefore get yourself more business, definitely give me a call. I'm local. I live in Bath. My phone number, I'm going to put it in this email, but again, my phone number, 215-692-2629. Thanks, Phil.